There's a lot of aerodynamic pieces added to the Dodge Viper ACR that may look ridiculous, but I'm going to tell you here why they work. We're going to start from the ground up here. We've got a huge front splitter option that we can run with that is removable for the street if we're going to use this as a daily driver, but when we get to the track we add another 5+ inches of splitter here. This is dividing the air that's going up and over the car, around this car, and underneath the car. Amateur and up will be able to feel this through a medium to high speed corner. Next up, we've got dive planes. Again, looks awesome, but what does it actually do? You might look at this little widget and think about the whole entire nose of the car and think it's going to be such a small area, but this is such a high pressure area with the air coming around the car that it really does add a lot of downforce. In the IMSA racing that I do, when we lose one of these or we hit a piece of debris and this comes off, I know in a lap, right away, something's gone wrong. It'll change brake balance from left to right in the car. If you feel like you've got a little too much downforce on the front, the balance is too nosy through the real fast stuff, and you don't want to take out rear wing, you can take one of these off on each side. You can even go right to left if you want to make it asymmetric. A lot of people see louvers on the side of the car and don't exactly know what they're supposed to be doing there, other than looking cool. They're not there to be shark fins or just be neato looking. It's a very functional aspect of most race cars that you'll see nowadays. What we're doing here with the louvers is we're venting a high pressure zone. We've got low pressure air coming over the top of this car. What the louvers allow the car to do is to extract that air out of the wheel well, increasing downforce and decreasing drag. We've got to make front downforce somehow, and this is one of the most efficient and practical ways of doing so. A benefit that the ACR has is the ability to remove the louver completely. If you're at the track and want increased volume extraction, we can simply go in here with a couple bolts, pull the whole thing out, and we're ready to roll. This gives us an additional benefit of being able to adjust the shock on the fly. If you've got a 20-minute session or a 30-minute session and you don't like the way the front end is handling, we can come in, we've got 10 clicks of bump, 10 clicks of rebound that we can adjust very easily right through here. This wing, this diving board, this barn door full of downforce right here on the back of the ACR is enormous. I can't even spread my arms out enough to get my hands across this thing. This is a big fucking wing. We've got a single element middle and we've got dual element sides. The air's a lot cleaner on the sides of the car, so we're able to run a little more downforce here, able to get a little better airflow under here. This thing sticks this car huge once you're over about 80 miles an hour or so. It's a 3,300 pound car, making almost over 1,700 pounds of downforce, and a lot of it is coming from this guy right here. Every supercar nowadays has a diffuser, but on the Viper ACR, it really makes a difference because of what they've done with the strakes underneath the car. We compartmentalize a bunch of different areas on the diffuser with the strakes so that the air it's most efficient in yaw. You don't need a whole ton of downforce flying down the straightaway. We've already gone over it. We've got a monster rear wing up top here, but down here in yaw, when the car's at 2, 3, 4 degrees of slip angle, that's when this makes the most sense here. We're taking the dirty air that's going to come off diagonally off one of the rear wheels that's on the inside, and we're going to kind of compartmentalize that dirty air while still getting massive efficiency out of the rest of the tunnels here. I just cannot get over the amount of downforce that this thing makes. So Jalopnik, how'd I do? This was a blast. Thanks for working with me. For you guys at home, I want to hear how you think we did as well. If you'd like me back to do more, right down there, comment below. Hi, I'm Andy Lally, and I'm at, fucking Jalopnik. So the louvers on the side of the car, a lot of people, take whatever, it's the same thing. The interior of the ACR is really cool. We've got an Alcantara wrapped wheel, seats, vinyl dash, and very stylish interior. We've got cool stuff. We've got cool stuff. Car's really neat. All right.